The last speech. The rally in Lucknow was electric. Flags waved, drums thundered, and chants shook the warm evening air. At the center stood Arvind Pratap Singh, the man who had risen from a railway union leader to the brink of becoming prime minister. His smile was weary but unshaken. Tomorrow, the Lok Sabha vote would likely make him the nation's leader. As he began his speech, his voice carried not just through microphones, but through decades of promises and sacrifice. He spoke of clean water, of schools without broken roofs, of an end to the shadowy forces that fed on the country's weakness. In the crowd, a young man shifted his weight, fingers grazing the cold steel in his pocket. He had rehearsed this moment countless times, not for glory, but for the whispered orders and envelopes of cash that came with it. His target was just 30 steps away. Arvind raised his hand mid-sentence, not for effect, but to shield his eyes from the setting sun. In that sliver of time, the assassin saw more than a politician. He saw a man surrounded by people who believed. For a heartbeat, his resolve wavered. Then the sound came, 3 sharp cracks, like glass snapping. Gasps turned into screams. Arvind staggered, clutching his chest, and collapsed against the podium. His aides rushed forward, forming a frantic shield, but it was too late. By nightfall, the city was silent. News anchors spoke in hushed, shaken tones. Some called it an attack on democracy. Others whispered that it was the work of those who feared change. The next morning, the parliament voted anyway. The seat at the head of the table remained empty. History would remember Arvind not for the power he never claimed, but for the moment he stood before his people and dared to believe change was possible seconds before the world took him away.